Drowning in cookie banners? Haunted by analytics bloat? Feeling tracked by every marketing cloud under the sun? Enter Copy.ai. Infuse AI magic to prospect and create content with ease. Let's begin by exploring logging in. Logging in, proving you're human for the 15th time today. Enter your email. Next, click Continue. Then, input the 6-digit code. After that, login completes automatically. Finally, access your dashboard. Workflows. Finally, an excuse to ignore your emails. Click the input field to describe a workflow. Next, click the Submit button. Then click the Build History bar. Finally, test the workflow using the Test Workflow button. Let's check out creating a form. Access the order and check out workflow. Now, customize your form's button color. Scroll to form submission behavior. Pick a new purple color. Add an image to the confirmation message. Disable the Powered By label. Adjust form rate limiting settings. Save your changes. Form settings are saved, ready to share. Up next, adding a trigger. Start by adding a trigger on the main workflows screen. Next, click the orchestration category. Then, select Trigger on Workflow Complete. After that, configure the trigger settings. Here's how running a workflow works. View the Build tab of the Order and Checkout workflow. Click the Run tab. Fill in the campaign details. Scroll down to continue filling the form. Fill in the remaining required fields. Click the Run Workflow button. Workflow started. Let's check out adding a row. In the Build view, switch to the Table tab. Next, click the New Row button. Then, input the campaign name in the new row. After that, see the updated table. Moving on to generating a sample client code. We're on the Workflow Builder screen. Click the API tab. Enter a campaign name. Enter the campaign dates. Select a client type. Copy the generated code. Moving on to renaming a workflow. Click the Rename option. Enter the new workflow name. Confirm by clicking the Rename button. The workflow is now renamed, ready to add a trigger. Let's check out duplicating a workflow. Access the Workflow Editor options. Next, choose Duplicate. Then, modify the new workflow. Now let's look at sharing a workflow. Click Share to copy the link. Success! The link is ready to share. Here's how moving a workflow to a Teamspace works. Open the Options menu and choose to move the workflow. Next, select a destination Teamspace. Then, pick a Teamspace from the drop-down. After that, activate the Move button. Finally, confirm the workflow's successful move. Now let's try disabling a workflow. On the New Workflow page, click the menu icon. Next, toggle off to disable. Then confirm the workflow is disabled. Now let's try deleting a workflow. Select Delete from the menu. Next, confirm the deletion. Then, view the empty workflows list. Chats, because who needs human interaction anyway? Click the Improve button to update your Instagram caption prompt. Review or edit the generated content. Moving on to updating a brand voice. Select a brand voice. Choose Mindful Encouraging. Apply the selected voice. Up next, adding a reply to editor. Add AI-generated text to the editor. Now, start editing or formatting your content. Here's how giving feedback works. Add AI content to your editor. Review and refine it in the editor. Content Agent Studio. Auto-magically creating 100% original cliches. Publish your content agent. Confirm visibility to all team members. Wait while it processes. Home. Finally, a place for your digital clutter. Start on the dashboard. Click Create New. Next, choose Folder. Then, enter a name in the folder field. After that, click Create Folder. Finally, see the new folder at the top with a success message. Let's check out searching an item. Search for Marketing in the list. View the filtered marketing workflow. Let's check out filtering items. Click the Owner filter. Pick an option. See Filtered Workflows. Here's how sorting items works. First, click the Sort button. Next, pick a sort option. Then, view your sorted workflows. Now, let's try moving an item to a folder. In your Workspace dashboard, click the More Actions icon. Next, choose Move to Folder from the menu. Then, pick a folder from the drop-down. After that, click the Move button. Finally, see the item in the new folder with a success notification. Up next, deleting an item. Select the options for Order and Checkout. Choose Delete. Confirm deletion. Item is successfully removed. Configuration. Because default settings are too mainstream, select a brand voice. Next, set it as default. Then, confirm it's marked as default. Up next, adding a tag. Click to add a new tag. Next, enter the tag name. Then, create the new tag. After that, the tag is successfully added. Next, let's see how disabling a key works. On the API Keys Management screen, select More Options. Next, choose Disable from the menu. Then, the API key status updates to disabled. Onboarding. It's like a welcome hug from JavaScript. First, switch from annual to monthly billing. Next, select Upgrade to Agents. Then, enter your card information. After that, type your zip code. Moving on, click Subscribe. Finally, access the main dashboard to start exploring. Create a workspace. Because chaos was getting too mainstream, on the dashboard, click Workspace Settings. Then, view and manage your workspace details. Creating a Teamspace. Because email chains were too simple, start on the main dashboard. Next, open the Teamspace dropdown. Then, enter the Teamspace name. After that, click Create. Finally, see the new dashboard. See the new Inviting Teammates, like herding cats with email addresses. On your dashboard, click Invite a Teammate. Enter the teammate's email address. Then click Invite to Workspace. Finally, see the success notification on your dashboard. Switching workspaces, because one is never chaotic enough. On the dashboard, go to the Workspace dropdown. Next, click on the New Workspace button. Then, select a plan to upgrade. Workspace Settings. Where your dreams meet, checkbox reality. Access Workspace Settings. Then manage your workspace name, subscription, and teammates. Account Settings. Because password clues just write themselves. Edit your account settings and save changes. Successful update confirmed with new chat model. Subscription. Because monthly payments are everyone's favorite hobby. Access billing details, then view past invoices and select to view the PDF. Now let's look at canceling a subscription. Start on the Manage Billing page and click the Cancel Plan button. Next, select a reason for cancellation. After that, enter a fair price suggestion. Then, click Next. Moving on, provide improvement feedback. Then, click Next again. Review benefits you'll lose, then confirm cancellation. A loading indicator appears as the request processes. After processing, cancellation is confirmed. Finally, return to Manage Billing, where a success message is shown. Logging out. The Houdini act of modern software. On the dashboard, click Log Out. Next, you're at the Sign-In page. That's Copy.ai. Infuse AI, impress your boss, and save your sanity. Try it. Your brain will thank you.